Alright, so this is the live tutorial for True Crime Streets of LA. So I'm going to be making this with all of the strats and stuff that are used in the current world record of 38:45. So this is pretty much everything you need to get up to speed with running the game. Alright, so options menu. So yeah, really just use whatever you like. A weird thing about resolution in this game, I feel like I need to go into detail about this. So this game, it really does not like to work well with, like, it automatically goes into full screen, and if you try to tab out of it, it just crashes the game. It's really weird. I don't know why it does that, but, for that reason, I really recommend you use a program for making this game run in windowed mode, since there's no way to make it run in windowed by itself. So I use DXWND, like DirectX Windowed, I think that's what it's called. I'll put a link to it in the description, but yeah, it's really useful. It'll let you run this game in windowed mode, which will make it a lot easier to play, especially if you don't have multiple monitors and you want to stream or record attempts. Yeah, I just keep subtitles on because why not? Controls. Now, the weird thing about this game is that the controls can sometimes be a little bit weird. Like, by default, the like some of the combat controls, I'll show you, like, some of the combat controls are weird by default, which is why, like, if you see here where it says, yeah, like this thing, like the kick thing, I think that's for combat. But yeah, I just have it set up so that you can use the right mouse button to kick, and then jump kick. It's like, I think you can press like the middle button too. You can also press spacebar too. It's in one of the other options menus. And then punching, I just have it left click. Really isn't much else. Let me go down this list. Ooh. Another important thing is, let's go to camera controls. But, yeah, the controls can be kind of weird in this game. What I prefer to do is I prefer to have the commandeer car button. I prefer to have that set on F, so you can just, you know, you've got WASD for your movement, but F for, getting in cars. It's pretty useful. Another thing that I do is, if we can go here, no, I think it's in this menu. It's been forever since I've been in the options for this game. The car rear view, you're going to want to set this onto left shift, so you can just be driving with WASD, and then, like, you can face backwards whenever you want just by pressing the left shift button, because we need to do that a lot during this run. But audio, yeah, language, extras, credits, that's pretty much it. Alright, that's going to start up the game. So the timing starts when you press enter after typing in your file name. Now the thing about this game is that depending on what your file name is, you can play as different skins. Like, for instance, if you put J1MM, it lets you play as a zombie. Or if you've unlocked it, ACTVZZL lets you play as Snoop Dogg. Or you could put, like, Jas plays a donkey. B1G1 lets you play as your boss. No, this isn't Dark Souls. But, yeah, so really, it doesn't affect gameplay at all. So I'm just gonna put in tutorial. Yeah, but the time is gonna start when you press enter. So I've got a little timer, like a 5-second countdown before the timer starts, just because what I do sometimes is I play as skins, and if you type in like, ooh, like J1MM, and you press the button to start the timer, it makes like a weird character appear. So yeah. Yeah, timer will start. Let's go. Alright. So first thing you want to do is you just want to mash the escape key. What we're trying to do is we're just trying to skip this cutscene. And the first thing you want to do is you want to step back a little bit. And then you gotta go in order, and you're gonna want to shoot each of these targets. What I do is I shoot like really quickly with the left mouse button, and I immediately reload right after. Save some time, but yeah, they all go in the same order. Just want to shoot all of these targets. You're only required to kill 10, and I believe 16 spawn in this level. So yeah, you've got a lot of room for error. And that's it for the first level. Sub-splits are optional, but I like to split when the fade out ends. But yeah, just skip this next cutscene. And then immediately what you want to do is you want to just press F and get inside this car.
LA, here I come.
I like to turn around here. You just go straight this way. You turn on the second street on the right. Now, one thing to mention in this game is that one thing that can make your driving sections a lot faster is stopping and picking up fast cars. So there's like, I'd say there's 3 really fast cars that if you see them, you should stop, get out of your car, and take it instead. And I'll point those out as I see them. But you generally want to take those whenever you see them. There's a few exceptions, but you really just want to take those if you can get them, because they can save a buttload of time. Alright, and now you just want to take the car and just go straight this way. That's pretty simple. You want to always be keeping an eye out. I'm going to stop here because this is one of those fast cars. This will save us a little bit of time. Yeah, this car is pretty quick. It will help us out a little bit. I think this is the 3rd fastest car in the game that you can find on the road. So you see a car like this, or if you see one of like the really nice sports cars, or one of the race cars, you should take those. But yeah, you're just going to want to drive here. Now for braking, I recommend pressing the handbrake button, which for me is space, and you also want to hold the S key, and that'll like really slow you down. Alright, now combat. This is pretty easy. So you're just going to want to spam the like the kick button, which should be right. I'm sorry, it should be right mouse button, and then you're gonna do. I'll try that again. But you want to do punch, punch, or no, I'll just do it like this. You want to do like click, click, space, kick, or click, left click, space, left click. And if you do that, it does a quick combo. You should do it quickly, and you should also try to knock them into walls.
See? Whoop ass ain't just my license plate.
I'll actually try that again just to show you guys a better way of doing it.
Come on, let's get it over with.
Alright, so you just kick. Sometimes they can block, it's annoying, but just kick, 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 kick. I messed up that combo there. Just do the little combo. But you should always be trying to find a way to kick them and combo them to walls, because it does a lot of extra damage. You can make the boss fights a lot quicker. You can 3-cycle this guy. But yeah, this boss is pretty easy.
The Kang Master always wins.
I'll take this jacket off because it's pretty hot in here. Also split. But yeah, you just skip this cutscene. Alright, now we got the first shooting level. This one's pretty easy. Just want to run over here, wait for him to start shooting, and wait until right before he starts shooting.
Damn, I love guns.
And just
yeah, I still got it.
bang bang, just shoot him. And you want to split. You don't want to go into bonus cruising. Instead, you want to press left on the arrow key. You want to press left once, because then that'll take you to a continue story. And you want to hit enter and then go on to the start of the next chapter. Because in this category, we don't do bonus cruising, because that's just an extra upgrade, but we don't need that upgrade in this category. It just makes your guns do more damage or your car go faster, but it really doesn't save that much time. Alright, so take a left right away, you're gonna want to turn onto San Pedro Street. It'll go Maple, Wall, San Julian, and San Pedro. And I can't drive, but yeah, you turn on this road. You want to keep your driving like as straight as possible. Like a lot of swerving or like hitting cars, that loses time. So you're gonna want to make sure that you just do it as straight as possible.
And I thought I was getting lost.
And that was a pretty bad break, but yeah, you're just gonna go into this dojo.
Walking in and looking good. I'm gonna make you.
All right,
scream
this is
like
the
a
carry
cat.
fight. This one's pretty easy. Once again, you just want to kick this guy, combo him into the wall. He can be a little bit annoying because he can block sometimes. I'll go in more detail like with blocking later, but you just want to kick this guy into the walls.
Jumping monkey.
This is actually a pretty good fight. Yeah, but it's pretty simple. You just
Kung Pao.
kick them into the walls.
Shit, I could have done that with one hand tied behind my back.
Alright, now we got another one of those time driving levels. This one's pretty easy.
Just me, the car, and the road. Now that's joyriding.
Alright, so this one's pretty simple. You just want to drive straight down this road. You can see above the minimap where there's the arrow pointing where you're supposed to go. But we do a little bit of a shortcut, save some time. Also, if you notice those white cars that I just drove by, also that red car in front of me, yeah, those are another one of those fast cars you can get, but those are really fast. So yeah, if you see one of those, definitely stop to pick one up. But yeah, we're just gonna go up this way, take a right. You've got a lot of time to finish this level, so
yeah,
it's okay to make a few mistakes. Alright, but now we got the bar fight.
No? Oh, well, you should be. Jumping monkey.
You know, same thing as always. Just kick them over there. Kick them into the walls.
Finish him.
Now, on this level and most others, you can really just kick them into whatever surface. But there are a few levels later on where, like, you can kick them to a surface, but it won't do extra damage. Yeah, this guy's weird. You can see he's blocking a little bit, but yeah, we just kick him. So, like I said, it's left click, space, left click, kick. Do you do more damage throwing into breakable objects? No, you do not. Which is why you want to make sure that you throw them into solid objects like walls and doors and stuff like that. Alright, now this level's weird. Like, what you do on this level depends on how you've done level before. So, if you have, like, a fast car, either, like, one of the two, like, either the sports car or the race car, you can do one of two different things. So, if you have your starter car, like your default car, then what I would recommend is I would steal one of these cars. And you only have, like, about, like, 4 or 5 seconds to decide, but you just want to run that guy over. But if you do have a fast car that you don't want to lose, this is how you do it. So, like, let's say you've got, like, a sports car, you got it earlier in the run, and you really don't want to lose it, because what happens is, if you take one of these other cars, then... Ooh, I thought that was a fast car. But, like, if you see, like, a really fast car or something like that, while you're on this level, you can just take it. But yeah, you just run that guy over. But I'll show you the way to do it on foot. Yeah, but this one's pretty simple. So, like, let's say you know you're starting the level, you look to the left, you don't see any fast cars. Like, all those cars are slow. So what you want to do is you just want to, I would say, just stand right here and chase the guy until he starts shooting you. So once he starts shooting at you, then you're gonna want to start shooting at him. shoot him a couple times, get him.
Put your hands above your head now.
Alright. And now, this level can be weird because there's a cutscene, but you just want to mash escape, because I got that one pretty quickly, but what can happen sometimes is that when you try to skip that level, it doesn't let you, or when you try to skip the opening cutscene, it's weird, so, yeah. For this level, you just want to drive across this parking lot. It's pretty simple, pretty basic.
Attention all units, 23109 hit and run incident reported in vicinity.
Yeah, you're sort of driving the wrong way on a one-way street, but that doesn't matter. And you're gonna want to look for Los Angeles Street on the left. I believe it's the one right after Main Street. Yeah. You just take a left on this road and you just go straight down. See, we're not going to take that really fast car because normally we would in a case like this, but in the next few levels, we're actually going to lose the car that we have stored. It's a weird thing that happens like a few times in this run. Like, it automatically forces you into a different car. So, that's, I'd say about either this level or the next level, that's when I would not stop to get out of the car and get a faster one. Because like a fast car in this level can save like, it can save like 30 to 40 seconds depending on how fast it is. So really, you just gotta judge. You'll get an idea of when it's worth it by playing the game.
I think I'll check this.
But yeah, we just drive, crash into the wall, slow us down, then we walk inside. Alright, stealth level. This one's pretty easy. You're just gonna walk over here, hit that guy. You should be left clicking to kill the guys in the stealth levels. This one's pretty easy too. Try not to step on the glass because that'll alert that guy, which I just did. But yeah, you just hit him. And then for this guy, you can use your ranged attack. So like, in this level you can press the middle mouse button and it shoots like a projectile, like a tranquilizer gun. But yeah, just gonna kick that guy, beat him up. Alright.
I'm the shadow that walks.
Now this shooting level has a specific pattern that you gotta follow, so just follow what I do. So start the level, shoot these two guys, shoot this guy, and shoot the guy up here. Don't reload, and then pick up your gun. Pick up the gun on the ground, shoot that guy, and then that guy, and this guy, and then a guy will run out from over here. But you want to line yourself up so you can be over here when these guys spawn, so you can kill 2 or 3 of them before they even come out. And then the guy's going to come out up here. And then 2 more do. And that's it. I'll actually go into more, I'll do that again. So let's see. So once more. Just run, shoot these guys.
You're about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
May the demon possess your ass.
Come to daddy!
Yeah, I can see the light. Yeah, I can see the light.
Boom, bada boom!
Yeah, so this level's pretty simple.
Bleed like the rest.
Alright, now time for the sniper level. So really what you want to do is you want to aim.
Oh shit!
Let me actually zoom in and show you where to aim for this guy. So on this, you don't want to aim like up near his head or torso. If you would like give me a chance, you're gonna want to shoot like his chest, like right above where the ledge stops. And so doing that, if you just spam your shots at him, you'll probably be able to hit him twice like I just did. Because it loses a little bit of time if he runs to a different one. But if you can hit him twice in each of these, that'll save you a good amount of time. Yeah, he'll just run from one to another. Just try to shoot generally the same spot each time. And you should get him pretty quickly.
I mess with the EOD, end up DOA. Man, that was corny.
Alright, so once again, press 1 to the left, and then go on to international ties. I'm tired. I just woke up. Alright, so this level's pretty simple. So what you want to do, it's just, you go straight down this road. And then there's a right you gotta take later on. And I can't drive. This car handles like shit for some reason.
Active units respond. 23-160.
See, and that blue car just passed, that's one of those other sports cars that you can get.
Investigate immediately.
You know, this is actually weird. I'm getting a lot of really fast cars spawning. If only this were a real any percent run. But yeah, you take a left on this road. Take a left before the gas station, and then you just want to go straight up. And then I believe it'll be Sunset Boulevard, which is the next road. That one of those roads. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then you just want to go full speed straight into this target.
Well, this place
You don't
looks
have
interesting.
to slow down or anything. You just want to go full speed. Alright, so this is the limo level. This one is really tough, but if you just follow exactly what I do, it should be easy. So immediately get in your car and then hold shift.
Just see where you're
And
headed.
now the car's gonna be facing behind, but as you can see, he went off to the right. So that's weird. That can happen sometimes with this level. So what you want the limo to do is you want the limo to go completely straight to its destination. But sometimes it can turn onto one of the side roads and stuff, and that's really bad when that happens.
Okay, take me.
But
to
a
your
way to prevent the limo from turning on one of the side roads is by pointing your limo back. See, so this game operates kind of like The Simpsons Hit and Run. Whenever you, what the hell is he doing? Oh, looks like he is turning. Okay, whatever. It doesn't lose that much time. We'll just continue like this.
Damn, falling
But,
behind.
this game operates like The Simpsons Hit and Run, where if you have the camera turned behind you like this, cars don't spawn in front of you. So, and the limo in front of you that you're tailing, it does not stop for red lights. It just breezes through like all traffic lights. But if there's a car in front of it that does stop at a red light, then the limo will stop for it. So by doing this doesn't spawn any cars in front of the limo, or it makes all of them disappear. And so by doing this, you're basically ensuring that the limo just is always moving forward. But yeah, this level has a little bit of RNG. Like, I don't even know where the hell this guy's going. I don't think I've ever seen him take this way in like all of my time playing this game, which is really cool.
Damn, I'm falling behind.
But yeah, you just want to stay a reasonable distance behind him. Don't fall too far behind, or you will lose him. And don't get too close to him, or else you'll fail. You see those question marks next to the car's health in the top right corner of the screen?
Damn, he's getting away.
Yeah, so you really
Oh,
just...
no, where'd he go?
Oh, well, looks like I lost him. See, but, and, you know, stuff like that can happen, too. That's just how unpredictable this level is. But, let's do this again.
Now,
But really, the only
let's
principle you
see
need to follow
where
is that you
you're
just need to have your camera turned behind you at all times. And if all goes well, it should go straight to its destination. And you can also do that,
Damn,
which I do a
falling
lot.
behind.
Yeah, but sometimes, like, if you have the camera turned behind you, he'll go so quickly, you can't catch up to him because he's going so fast. So, you should be aware of how far the limo is ahead of you. Oh. But yeah, he's just gonna go straight if nothing goes wrong. But like I said, you should always have the camera turned behind you. You should have bound it to the left shift key. Before the start of this run, so you don't have to like move your hands across the keyboard to do it. Oh yeah, another thing about the driving in this game is that I just use WASD to steer. Like there's mouse steering, but I don't like it. So yeah, just use WASD to steer. But yeah, you just follow this guy. This level isn't that long, and I really don't know how to drive. Yeah, after a certain point, you'll just get to this part, and then you pass.
A smooth operator or what?
Yeah, that level is really tricky. Just you can practice it a little bit because it can be kind of tough. All right, so this level's pretty straightforward. Immediately, what you want to do is you want to take a left and cut through this thing. You want to break through the fence, then take a right onto this road, then take a left and go straight down this road. Now, for some reason, this kind of trips the AI up because the AI does not know how to chase you through that little shortcut, like fence area that you went through. So basically, you can just pass that level without putting forward a lot of effort.
I don't even know who to hurt.
And then you want to mash escape, skip the cutscene.
Just me, the car,
Take a
the road.
left. You can either take a left on this first road or the next road, depending on how quickly you can skip the cutscene. But you want to keep going. There's Rosewood and there's Oakwood Avenue. And then you want to take a right on Beverly Boulevard. And you just take that road straight to your destination.
Units in area come in. Code 5-1. Multiple suspects in vicinity. Suspects are likely armed. Please respond.
Now, I know a lot of the game pretty much just looks the same. So, like, you can't really use, like, visual indicators like how the houses or roads look to give you an idea of when to turn on the roads. So all I can recommend is that you use the street names, which are really conveniently located at the top of the screen.
Nick Kang live.
Oh yeah, I forgot to split. Ooh.
This must be where all the
Just
cool
run to
kids
this target. Split. Alright, this stealth level is pretty much a cakewalk. You can skip this first guy.
Tippity-toe. Let's go slow.
There's a little bit of a cycle you gotta catch, so you just walk forward, hug the wall here, and you should be able to walk past that first guy without having to stop and get him.
Like, what was that?
And this one's pretty easy. You just go one by one, hitting each of the guys as they come out.
Who's that?
Alright, so this next room can be a little bit tricky if you're not careful, but you want to walk in between this guy sleeping and the barrel on the floor, because if you step on the bucket, I'm not going to try it out because it'll fail the level, but it will alert everybody in the room, so you want to make sure that you don't do that. This guy will be right around the corner, so you just want to hit him. Make sure to avoid that bucket on the floor, and then you're just going to want to go straight into this, the darkness.
Nothing on me.
Alright, and then we got the brawl.
Let's do this.
So this one's pretty simple. You can just kick the guys 4 times,
Jumping monkey.
combo them into the wall. You want to avoid kicking them into the toilets, because the toilets, for some reason, they don't actually do extra damage whenever you kick someone into them. You can kick him into that little corner, and that also won't do any damage. So really, you just want to make sure that you hit one of the walls. Sinks don't really do much extra damage either, but it depends on what angle you kick them in. And sometimes if you can't get a good angle, you just want to kick them, like, wherever. And once again, I'm just going to do this. See, we kicked them into this back wall, so we got the little extra damage. And sometimes they can team up on you, so... yeah. So they can hit this area, but they can't hit that back corner. At least for as far as like extra damage from comboing them into the wall goes, so just be aware of that.
Man, you need to play more Street Fighter.
And yeah, just kick them whatever it takes. Alright, now this is Misha. He's the boss. He's not that much tougher. Just make sure that you do the same thing you do. You might block a little bit more, which can be annoying. But as long as you're comboing him and getting like every little bit of damage out of him you can, this should be a pretty easy fight.
Kung Pao!
Yeah, like I said, you're just kicking them and comboing them into the walls. It's basically this formula for each of the fighting levels in the game.
Damn right.
Damn right. Alright, now this is an interesting level. It's just a shooting level. where they all come out at the same, like, every time you do the level, they all come out at the same time, out of the same spots. So just pay attention to what I'm doing. So as soon as you start the level, you just immediately shoot these two guys.
Lock and load.
And then,
On these, bitch.
and I think 3 come out of this door. Yeah. 3 come out of that door, and then you want to go all the way over here. Be sure to roll, saves time when you're shooting. And then there will be 4 guys that come out of this door.
Hell hath no fury like Nick Kang pissed off.
Alright, and then you want to go over to this corner, shoot this one guy, and there's going to be 2 over here.
Oh no! It's a good day to shoot someone.
And then more guys are going to come out of here. There's going to be the single dude over here, and then 3 over here. And then it's going to be a guy by himself over here. 2 more over here, and I think it's going to be 1 last guy over here. And then what you want to do is grab the 2 AKs, pick them up by pressing E, and then this guy's going to come out of the room. And then you just want to go like all the way in, just shoot him with your AKs as fast as you can.
This mess is gonna take
And then he dead.
shitload of paperwork.
Alright, so I'm actually going to do that level again. Just demonstrate, might be a little bit hard to follow. So once again, shoot these guys.
Here comes
Don't be afraid to move a little bit to hit that other guy behind the wall. He likes to hide behind the pillar.
Hell hath no fury
So
like
3 over
Nick Kang
here.
pissed off.
The 4 there.
Boom, ba, boom.
Oh wait. Looks like I forgot the number of people that came out.
You're about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
And 1 person there, and then there's the 3 over here.
Suck on these, bitch.
Oh, that's weird. Only 1 guy spawned. Whatever. If you just go all into this guy with the AK,
Double the pleasure.
you can kill him
kicking
pretty quick.
ass and taking names.
Bitch, wait.
Alright. So, continue story. So, because this is the any percent poor ending category. Ooh.
Don't come out that house.
Oh, shit.
Outside.
That's so loud. Why is the thing not popping up? I gotta turn on the. I don't know why the sub notification. Oh, there it was. Sprite Man, thank you for the tier 1 sub. We're just gonna reload the game because I need to turn off split sounds. There we go. Alright, so let's just continue where we left off because it's a pretty good point. Alright, so because this is the poor ending category, we do not go to the Russian face-off chapter. We go to Con Girls. So what you have to do is when you finish chapter 3, it'll give you the option to continue, and then it'll take you to this screen. And it'll be like, "Ooh, Russian face-off," but no, you want to go left and then down to Con Girls, and you start this level, Strip Club Detour. Alright, so this is one of those weird skippable cutscenes. Smash escape.
Hey, nothing wrong with little girl on girl action.
Let me get to that. These women are
Yeah,
real pros.
we don't know. But what you want to do
Okay, LA,
is you
here
want
I
to back
come.
up immediately after starting,
Brother, you need to
and then you want to hop on the freeway. And by doing this, it's a recent reroute made, but this saves like a shitload of time in 80%. But yeah, you just want to take the freeway there.
Oh, man, look at that shit.
And if you notice, I'm driving my starter car right now. So what happens at the start of episode 4 is that you lose whatever car you had before, and it just takes you to your starter car. So just be aware of that. But yeah, read the street signs and the exits. Yeah, this game was released on PC. But yeah, just check the, just drive straight down the freeway, and then check, you're gonna want to get off at the, not this exit, you're gonna want to get off at the Hollywood Boulevard exit. So I'm gonna say it again, a lot of the game looks the same, so you gotta rely on the street names sometimes. But yeah, Hollywood Boulevard. Just get off of this exit. I like to take this exit. Oh crap! Don't go too far right because that'll happen. But I like to take this exit a little bit to the right, so you can just quickly just go over this way. Yeah, and one weird thing about this level is that you can get a rare crime called Rocky's Goons. So instead of getting a normal crime, which you'll get a lot of the time in this game, it'll just give you like Rocky's Goons are back. And it makes a bunch of people, like guys driving a car, they come out of nowhere and they start chasing you. Yeah, so there's a weird thing about this game. This game can actually crash if
This must be where
they
all
get
the
to you,
cool
so you're
kids-
gonna want to avoid them. Like they can appear like whenever. So I bet Hawaii is nice this time of year. But you just want to try to avoid them if they do appear. Yeah, now we're on to
what have we got here?
the brawl. So this level can be kind of tricky. So you just want to kick them.
Jumping monkey.
There's these like platforms you can kick them into. Also, like, they can, like, the strippers that you fight, they can gang up on you. And that can be pretty annoying, so I like to take them on one at a time. Because, like, unlike other levels where, like,
Jumping monkey.
people, like, circle around you, like, taking their time. Yeah, they all just fight you at once in this level, so you gotta be aware. Yeah, but they have, like, weapons. They can do a bit of extra damage to you. If you really want to, you can just grapple them if they keep on, like, hitting you. You can grapple them just so they don't have their weapon. You can also throw the weapons at them. Good way to defeat them quickly. But yeah, when they keep blocking like that, I recommend, like, alternating kicking with punching. Because eventually you're gonna find an attack that'll break through their block. But yeah, once again, you want to be kicking them into the platforms where they'll take wall damage.
Jumping monkey.
See, if you hit a chair, it doesn't really count. Yeah, so like, I think this is one of the girls that you can one cycle. So just hit them 3 times, kick them in the wall, and then they're out. I think you can one cycle this girl as well. Yeah, you can.
Jumping monkey.
And this is the last girl. So, let me tell you a weird thing about this. So, there's actually a few different combos you can do. There's the click, click, click. There's a click, click, jump kick, or punch attack. There's also, like, if you do, like, I'll demonstrate. If you do, like
Monkey kick.
the monkey kick attack, and you can see all of them in, like, the, let me see. Not stats. Well, whatever, it's somewhere. But one of the attacks you do, like the monkey kick attack, it can actually sometimes miss the strippers, which is why most of the time on this level, you're going to want to just do the jumping monkey, the one that I showed you how to do. Whatever. Yeah, and then we fight the boss, the owner of this place. So you can kick that guy into walls, whatever. He's pretty easy. Because he attacks pretty slow. He always lets down his guard to attack, so you can just squeeze right through. Just kick him.
I hope you're taking notes, because I'm only doing this once.
And sometimes he blocks, which is annoying. But he'll open his guard at some point.
Jumping monkey.
Yeah, and that's it for the strip club brawl.
Next time, bring some more friends to help you out.
Alright, so this next level's pretty simple. It's just driving. It's pretty short.
Just me, the car, and the road. Now that's joyriding.
Yep, you just drive straight down this road. The road kind of branches here, but you want to take the right. It is a one-way street, but that does not matter. Yeah, you basically take this side of the road because it's quicker to get out on this side of your car instead of the other.
This place looks interesting.
But yeah, you just walk in here. And then there's the driving test. This level's pretty straightforward, but if you don't, if you aren't careful, you can like be doomed to fail from the start. So you just want to follow my movements. So immediately after starting, you just want to drive, cut through the middle. Don't hit that thing. You can hit the trees, that's fine. But you just want to go straight through these driving circles. They're really dumb.
Come on.
Basically,
Somebody get
like,
me out of this
the sooner you
traffic.
can get out of this like circular segment, the better. And once you're on this road, you can just drive straight there. You can turn your camera back, so you don't have to worry about other cars. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I don't know why the music isn't playing. Oh, I guess music's playing now. But yeah.
Man, I should have took the bus.
Yeah. You can't get out of your car either, because if you try to get out of your car, he'll just say...
I can't do that now.
So, yeah, there is no escape. But yeah, you just drive straight. Now, like, this van is pretty slow, but it is not the slowest car in the game. Which is why, in one of the next few levels I'll show you, you really just want to find a replacement for it as soon as you can. But yeah, if you make it here like 12, 11, it's usually
Made
good.
it in the nick of time. Damn, I cracked myself up.
Level's pretty straightforward. This level can be a little bit weird, police getaway. So this is what I do. So what I do on this level is I immediately brake and I
Bad
just
boy,
start
bad
shooting
boy.
at this car.
What you gonna do?
Try to knock him out. I don't know why that cop has an Uzi, that's kind of weird. But yeah, you just want to shoot that car enough so that's disabled and doesn't chase you. And you just want to drive straight. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, now this level is the opposite of straightforward. So, this is the Lola fight. This is pretty much... It's the hardest fight in the game, I would say. It's also one of the biggest run killers.
They hooked up with the Triad to do it, but then got greedy and kept the loot.
So,
You, sure you want to fight?
so what you want to do...
Yes, you do.
So she's got a couple different attacks. So she's got this attack. Let's see if we can get her to do it. I'm trying to get her to do the attack. She's got this one cartwheel attack. Yeah, the cartwheel attack. So that attack is really annoying. So, yeah, she just does it repeatedly. You have a little bit of time to react to it, but... Yeah, she can literally do a homing attack across the map.
Time out. Ah, shit.
And she's also got these really tough and annoying grapples. She can beat your ass. And if you're on the floor and you can't attack her, she'll still cartwheel you. And then, like, on the first frame you get up, she'll, like, try to grapple you. So, if you're not careful, and if you don't block, you know, she'll quickly just beat the hell out of you. And, so what you can do in this game is, if you fail a level, you can actually skip. And I'll show that off. So, if you do continue story, like, you don't have to fight Lola. But then you have to go into Crime Patrol. And the thing about Crime Patrol is that you just go around the map and you just gotta solve 4 street crimes. Now, you should not do this. And I'll tell you why. So, ideally, you can defeat Lola and do the next level in about 2 minutes. Now, it takes about 2 minutes to do 2 crimes in the Crime Patrol. So basically, if you can't do the Lola fight, you can do Crime Patrol, but that's gonna lose you like at least 2 minutes. So if you can avoid like failing the busting Lola level, like if you can avoid doing crime patrol, like that's good, you should try. But you know, this boss can be pretty tough sometimes, and like it's okay to take like a fail on purpose quickly just to try to rush and do crime patrol quicker if you can't do the busting Lola part. But yeah, to actually fight her, let me just show you.
I'm gonna make you
So,
scream like a cat in heat.
see, like that was one of those cases where she just hits you right before you get control. So you just want to make sure that you kick her. Try to block her attacks if you can. Sometimes she can just be like super aggressive right off the bat, and there's no way to stop that. You can actually do one of the low kick attacks, and that can cancel her cartwheel attack. So if you see her charging up her cartwheel attack, just do one of the low kick attacks, like the same attack that you should have been doing the entire game. Also, you have a very, very, very short time to set up your combos on this fight, so just keep that in mind. If you hesitate for like even a second, she won't let you do the combo. Also, the thing about this arena is that there are no walls that you can launch her into either. So basically, you can't get wall damage off of fighting her. Like, you can't get the wall damage from comboing her in the wall. So really, you should just combo her whenever you get the chance. Like, you're lucky if you're able to get a combo on her, period. What is the slowest car in the game? Probably a taxi. Another weird thing about this game is that there are bounce back boss fight mechanics. So if you do too much damage at first, the bosses will actually go hyper aggressive, and you don't want that to happen. But yeah, if you can get lucky, catch her in the middle of a cartwheel attack. Yeah, you just gotta try hard. Just be sure to do a lot of blocking with the left shift key, and just kick her like at every opening she gives you. You want to be attacking her, and as soon as you can, like as soon as you get the chance to combo her, you just immediately combo her as fast as you can, like the click, click, space, click. And now she's dead, and we got a sniper level. So this is the same principle as the one at the end of episode 2. You want to shoot like as far down as you can while still being able to hit him, and you should be able to get 2 hits on him before he moves. This sniping level is pretty dumb because he's also kind of hard to see because at nighttime. You can use the precision aim to zoom in and get a better idea of where he is, but I don't recommend this because you attack a whole lot slower. What the fuck? Is this faster? Okay, correction. You should zoom in with precision aim because it does more damage, and you can easily kill the boss really quickly. Shit, did I just discover something in a tutorial? Me thinking I know shit about this game. I'm wrong. But yeah, just I guess what you're supposed to do is just zoom in, at least for this level, and use that to quickly kill the sniper. Alright, but now we're on to the airport lead. This level's pretty tough. We're also in the final chapter of the game, which is a good thing. Alright, so there's one of 2 ways you can take. You can take the left way, where you just take a left on this road, and then you go straight on this road down National Boulevard. Or what you can also do is, let's go back to this exit. What you can do at the start of this is you can go straight
241 assault on police officers reported, suspects resisting arrest.
and then cut through this, and then take a left on this road, and then take another right. And the thing about this is that This level, so this is the longest uninterrupted driving level in the game. So, by default, you've got this shitty slow van. So what you want to do, and I cannot stress this enough, if you see a fast car, stop and take it. Like, pick up a faster car. Like, I wouldn't stop for one of those slow cars, but if you see like a sports car or something like that, or even one of like the Mustang kind of looking things that I just drove by, like you want to stop and you want to take it because it'll save you like a ton of time. So like for example, we're just gonna stop and take this car because this isn't the fastest car you can get, but this is definitely good enough. But yeah, for this route, you just want to follow Palms Boulevard straight down. This car's a little bit hard to handle. But yeah, you just want to go straight down this road. Take a little bit of a left there, and then turn right back onto Palms Boulevard.
Units in area come in. Code red, narcotics agent cover compromised. Vital
So yeah,
information
you just
stored
go
in
straight.
Cell phone has been
I
stolen.
mean, I shouldn't have to tell you this at this point, but you do not have to stop for red lights. Oh, Christ. Yeah, this is pretty hard to control. Although it is hella fast, though. I'm going to give this car that. It was only, like, recently discovered that cars like this might be faster than, other... Like, they might be just as fast as the other sports cars. But yeah, you want to drive under the freeway and then go past this park on the right. You're actually nearly there already. You can drive this way through the yard, and then you want to take a right on Grandview Boulevard. Is there a certain type of car that spawns if you go a certain way? We do not know enough about the game yet, honestly. Like, we're pretty much guessing that all the cars are, like, random, or at least pseudo-RNG. But yeah, you just take a left on this little side road, and then you'll end up on this road. Then you want to take a left on Airport Avenue. And we're actually going to do something really interesting at the start of this next level. So, if you fail, like I said earlier, which I explained with Lola, if you fail at the if you fail a level, you can skip ahead. So it's possible for you to go through the game without completing a couple levels. So this is what we're gonna do on this level. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fail this level as quickly as you can. So what you want to do after gaining control is you want to shoot the engine of this car and blow it up as quickly as you can. You want to stand close to it for when it explodes, because that'll do a big burst of extra damage. So we're already at half health. What we want to do is just run straight toward this open car door, and it should burn us to death pretty quickly. Alright, and you want to continue story, and that will be outside of the bank. And so just roll over here, grab this RPG on the floor. This won't be there if you're playing on the console version, keep that in mind. But if you're on a PC version, grab this RPG and just die as quickly as you can. Alright, and now we're on going up. So this level's kind of tricky. So you're going to want to shoot that guy. And then you're going to want to walk past this guy. Shoot that guy with the shotgun and that guy with the pistol. Basically, you just have to weave like in and out of the guards. You like at any point you can stop and kill whichever guards you want, but I'm going to show you the optimal way to do it. So those guys are pretty wimpy, so you can just shoot them in 1 or 2 shots. You can run down the middle of these guys. Make sure that you kill the shotgun guy, because he will mess your shit up. Same thing with this AK guy. And these pistol guys can be a lot of problems too, so wait until they're reloading or something before you kill them if you catch them on a bad cycle. Shotgun guy's pretty easy if you have enough health, but just make sure you don't get stun locked by him. If it looks like you're getting low on health, be sure to just grab a health. It's okay to do that. This guy's kind of dumb.
Double the pain.
But you should be rolling because that'll save time. You move a little bit quicker when you're rolling, at least with your guns out. Yeah, immediately take a right. You can shoot that guy. Most of these guards only have like 1 or 2 shots worth of health. Alright, and I believe it's up ahead. Yeah, there's the 2 shotgun guys. So just can go as far back on this as you need to kill him. Now, this is a weird thing about this game. So, the lighting, you see the little geometry coming down from the ceiling? Yeah, the lighting, or at least other parts, it catches bullets. Meaning, so there's certain parts of the level that it'll actually just catch bullets midair. You see those bullet holes? Those bullet holes on literally nothing? Yeah, we don't really know what causes those, but they can be a pain in the ass. If you can see, there's a bunch of holes right here too. So just be aware of these. Not all of your shots are going to connect onto these guys, and not all of their shots are going to connect onto you as well. So just be aware of like the random spots in this level where bullets will just get caught in midair. And you can see this throughout the entire level. Like, we really don't know why this is, but it's there. Also, those guys died, so their guns despawned, so I'm actually just going to go through this level again.
Here comes a lead enema.
Yeah, once again, you just walk to the right past this guy and just roll your way around. See, the shotgun guy, he got me. I tried to do it really quickly, and the shotgun guy ended up hitting me once, so that can lose a lot of health. So you're going to want to try to avoid dying on this level. If you do die, you can just restart the level.
I'm not gonna reason with you.
Yeah, these guys can be a little annoying. It's gonna be quick. You can just shoot like one or two of those guys and just roll through them. But once again, watch out for that shotgun guy that comes around the corner there.
It's a good day to shoot someone.
And these two pistol guys too. Just keep an eye out for them. Now, since I have pretty low health right now, and there's the shotgun guy around the corner, I'm gonna wait for him to shoot 5 shots. I'm gonna try to bait him into shooting once. And just run over there, shoot him. Now, I'm pretty low on health, so I absolutely want to grab that health. You don't want to grab any guns until the end of the 3rd floor. So yeah, you should be pretty much good until then.
I'm just gonna shoot you.
But like I said, you should be rolling through. Immediately take that right. And shoot that dude right there.
You're about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Yeah, the 2 shotgun guys, they can be annoying. But like I said, just please be careful for the invisible things in midair. And so what you want to do at the end of the 3rd level is you want to grab the you want to grab the 2 shotguns that they drop, and then you want to just quickly kill all of these guys that come out. Just a bunch of guys are gonna pop out. You just kill them all, and then you just roll into here.
You fought the law,
And
the law won.
wow, this game's almost over. Now it's time for the final boss. Now this fight can be pretty annoying if you're not careful. This boss has its own special attacks. Pretty annoying if you're not careful. But the same principle for Lola applies. So he has this one attack that he charges up. You can see it like when he brings his arms back. It's like his charged attack. But see, like, and if you see this, he has a really short bounce back period if you stun him. And if you see he's like hitting you a bunch of times and is about to do the kick combo, just make sure you block. Just left shift. Yeah, that attack is the one you want to block. But yeah, you just punch and kick the guy. Whatever works. You don't want to be doing the jumping kick attack like at any point in the game because it's slow. I mean, you can do it. There's like a few cases where you can like hit it on people when they're standing up, but other than that, you don't want to really do that. But yeah, just keep an eye on your health during this level. Like, he might bounce back and do more damage if the game tells, like, hey, you're doing too much damage to this guy too quickly. So they might make the boss a little bit harder for a bit. But as long as you're careful and just keep your blocks up and hit the guy every chance you get, should be a pretty easy fight. And the timing for this game ends when you get the final hit on this guy. So yeah, you just block and punch and kick this guy repeatedly. And that's it.
Haha, who the man?
So yeah, that is that's True Crime Streets of LA.
Sorry, pal. You should have asked for foreign aid.
So now you get the ending, the poor ending. So yeah, this guy falls off of a roof. He is dead.
Kang! Where's the general? What the hell happened here? Oh, you hear me?
Yeah,
Answer
so
There's more to it than this. I know
people
it.
in chat, do you have any questions for me?
Kang, where do you
Any stuff
think you're
that you
going?
want me to go over?
Answer me! Kang, you can't...
Kudos to the big E, to the O, to the D, detective.
Alright, so guessing no questions. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the live tutorial for this game. All the links and stuff are gonna be in the description of the video. Gonna have the True Crime Discord, my Discord, stuff like that. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, this tutorial. I'm out. No, that's not how you end a tutorial video. Thanks for watching. Yeah.